Welcome back, home enthusiasts. We're trustedshoppingguide.com, and today we're in the home. In this video, two bedside table brands will be going head-to-head. We have the Furinno Bedside Table and the Pipishell Bedside Table. There's no right or wrong way to design a bedside table, but they're traditionally square or rectangular, and most people have one on either side of their bed. These products provide ample storage for common items like a table lamp, a book, your phone, your cup of tea, and so much more. In today's video, we'll be pitting two high-end bedside tables, the Furinno Bedside Table and the Pipishell Bedside Table, against each other in a battle of epic proportions. Both of these bedside tables have earned 5 badges from our team at trustedshoppingguide.com, attesting to their quality, durability, and performance. However, there's only one room for a winner, so sit back, relax, and watch as we battle it out in today's brand wars. If you're interested in the other bedside tables that we reviewed, do check out our bedside table review video link below. If you want direct links to the products themselves, all these links are also listed below too. So without further ado, let's start the brand wars. The first category that these bedside tables will be going toe-to-toe with would be their height and width. As a rule of thumb, you should aim for a bedside table that's as tall as the top of your mattress for a consistent look and a surface that's at a usable level. Low-profile bedside tables will look better with shorter beds, while taller beds will look better with taller bedside tables. In addition to this, the width of your bedside table should be based on the surface space you need and your style preferences. The Furinno Bedside Table has a height of 17.5 inches and a width of 15.5 inches. This makes a nice place for you to put your nightstand. It can also make for a good bin drawer thanks to its tiny compartment at the bottom. The Pipishell Bedside Table, on the other hand, measures 7.32 inches in height and 17.32 inches in width. Quite the opposite of the Furinno Bedside Table, this bedside table has a lower profile while offering more space in its width. This makes it a suitable place to put your books and reading glasses, as well as other essentials. Although it all comes down to what kind of table you're looking for beside your bed, it is apparent that the Furinno Bedside Table is much more prepared to hold bedroom essentials thanks to its more elevated height. That said, it takes the first category and earns 1 point. The second category that these two brands will be going toe-to-toe with would be their materials. The material that your bedside table is made of will have a big impact on the style and feel of your bedroom. A natural wood bedside table with distinguished brass or iron hardware enhances a traditional style bedroom, while bedside tables with polished metal or glass accents make better contemporary pieces. The Furinno Bedside Table is made of engineered Malaysian rubber wood and non-woven bins. This ensures that the table is beautiful and sturdy while staying at an affordable price point. Not to mention, the Malaysian rubber wood makes this bedside table a sustainable piece to produce year in and year out. The Pipishell Bedside Table, however, is no slouch either. It is made of natural bamboo with sturdy construction, which is an inherent advantage of natural bamboo bedside tables. Made from eco-friendly organic bamboo, it also makes a great alternative to plastic as it's renewable and sustainable material. We're choosing the Pipishell Bedside Table as the winner of this category. Its sustainable and renewable nature makes it an ideal solution to the growing demand for eco-friendly furniture today. The score is now tied at 1 apiece. The third category that these two brands will be going toe-to-toe with would be their storage. Storage is another very important factor to consider when looking for a bedside table. For this reason, it is imperative that you ask yourself how much storage you need. If you're planning on placing a bunch of your items on the bedside table, then we suggest going for a chest of drawer table design. It has various drawers or sections that you can use to store your items. As a rule of thumb, make sure that you first identify the things that you want to place on top or inside of them before settling on a purchasing decision. Featuring one fabric drawer that is perfect for keeping DVDs and remotes corralled, the Furinno Bedside Table makes for a nice storage-friendly space for your essentials. In addition to this, an open shelf makes a marvelous spot to put something on display. The tabletop holds up to 15 pounds, which is plenty enough for a single person. On the flip side, the Pipishell Bedside Table allows stackable placement or individual symmetrical arrangement. The open drawer makes you feel easier, and it can take items on both sides without restriction of a partition. It can carry up to a whopping 44 pounds. As clear as day, the Pipishell Bedside Table blows the Furinno Bedside Table out of the water when it comes to storage capacity. For this reason, we are giving it this category. The score is now 2-1 with Pipishell taking the lead. The fourth category that these two brands will be going toe-to-toe with would be their color selection. Arguably, the most important factor to look for when choosing a bedside table is its color selection. Coordinating the color of your bedside table with the palette of your room Makes so much sense that manufacturers know better than to offer their furniture in a single finish. From classic neutral colors to vibrant and colorful ones, it's always best to choose a bedside table that comes in a color and finish that'll suit your room's design. The Furinno Bedside Table is available in numerous colors, including amber pine and black, Americano and medium brown, Columbia walnut and dark brown and black, dark espresso and brown, dark walnut, espresso and brown, French oak, pink and light pink, Sonoma oak and ivory, steamed peach and black, espresso, and walnut and dark brown. As for the competition, the Pipishell Bedside Table embraces its bamboo material and comes only in a natural finish. Although it all comes down to what palette your room is and what kind of table you're looking for, we'll have to give the Furinno Bedside Table the edge over its competition. The score is now tied again at 2 apiece. The fifth category that these two brands will be going toe-to-toe with would be their safety. Safety is another concern when it comes to bedside tables. From sharp edges to slipping feet when putting weight on them, there are plenty of opportunities where an unassuming piece of furniture can bite you in the back over the long run. For this reason, we highly suggest getting a bedside table that's designed with safety in mind. This will not only help prevent mishaps and injuries from happening, but will also ensure the long-term durability of the furniture itself. The Furinno Bedside Table has rounded corners which help reduce the risk of injury in your part and your families. The Pipishell Bedside Table, on the other hand, comes with a smooth surface and countersink screws, which ensures that no harm will come to your belongings or your children. Additionally, the embedded screws also prevent scratches, so you don't have to worry about placing things in such a delicate manner. For its extra attention to detail that helps make life easier for you and your loved ones, the Pipishell Bedside Table takes this category and earns 1 more point. The score is now 3-2 in favor of the Pipishell Bedside Table. The sixth and final category that these two brands will be going toe-to-toe with would be their ease of assembly. If you want to avoid the extra labor of assembling your bedside table, then we suggest getting one that comes fully assembled already. If there is no option to have it delivered to you assembled, however, then we suggest looking for a table with clear, simple-to-follow instructions to avoid spending so much time figuring out how to piece it all together. The Furinno Bedside Table is easy to assemble with step-by-step instructions that are very easy to follow. In addition to this, the assembly doesn't take a long time, which makes this a perfectly suitable option for beginners. On the flip side, the Pipishell Bedside Table's fast assembly allows you to not worry too much about ordering this table pre-assembled. Another thing worth noting is that there are no additional tools needed when assembling this bedside table. Since both bedside tables allow for easy assembly, it can be difficult to choose a definitive winner in this category. That said, we're going to call it a tie, and the final score comes to 4-3, with Pipishell Bedside Table still in the lead. Finally, we have arrived at the end of this battle between the Furinno Bedside Table and the Pipishell Bedside Table. Even though it was a very tough fight, the Pipishell Bedside Table beat the Furinno Bedside Table by a narrow margin of 1 point. As much as we would like to keep going about these bedside tables' wonderful features, there can only be one victor today. The Pipishell Bedside Table has already claimed its throne as it prepares to face off with yet another formidable opponent. And there you have it, folks. The battle between the Furinno Bedside Table and the Pipishell Bedside Table has finally ended. If you have any contenders for a next bedside table face-off, which you would like our team to test, do drop them in the comment section below, and we'll be sure to assess them for a next update. If you like this video and it helps you in any way, please do give it a like and hit the subscribe button so that you can stay connected and updated with all of our research into everything that makes our homes great. We look forward to seeing you at the TrustedShoppingGuide.com again soon.